Daily markup for Euro USD for Friday, the 20th of October 2023. This is the daily chart. We are bearish on this. Why? Because we've had a break of structure, and after the break of structure, we can expect a pullback. How do we know the pullback has begun? If we have a change of character which has happened, thereafter we kind of pulled back maybe for this small leg, and thereafter we just kind of dilly-dallying. We're not really going anywhere at the moment, so maybe some kind of consolidation happening at this level. Personally, I would think that this is a level where I probably would expect price to come down to and then kind of bounce from here, but of course price doesn't have to do anything. But as I look at it, so from this day, which was Thursday the 12th of October, we've just been kind of inside this these two candles, and we just very correctively kind of creeping up over here. So yeah, looks like a bit of a consolidation for me over the past few days. Price doesn't really seem to be going anywhere as far as the daily is concerned. Moving on to the H4, we are obviously bullish because we've had a break of structure here, and then we've kind of come up. After a break of structure, we expect a pullback, and I think this is the pullback that has finished over here, and then we were expecting to go up and take this out. However, this move really didn't go anywhere. We kind of came down a little. It tried to break this, it didn't, and then we kind of plummeted down. We had a chalk change of character here, a bit of consolidation, and then yesterday again we moved up bullishly. This was, I think, some news yesterday that happened. But yeah, I mean, again, on the H4 also, we don't really seem to be going anywhere. I don't see very clear intentions here. It could have probably pulled a little more up into this and got a reaction, but nothing really seems to be happening at the moment. So I think in such scenarios, it's best to kind of wait and watch. From an ICT perspective, I do see a fair value gap here, so we can mark it maybe like a small little FVG here, and yeah, that's more or less what it is. Moving on to the M15, we are bullish again. We had a break of structure here, and yeah, so this is where we are. We've been having these higher high, higher low, higher high. The low is lower, a lower low, and then we've had a higher high, a break of structure. So at the moment, I'm really not very sure what the intentions are. Let the price show its hand, and then we'll accordingly react or respond to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are currently in the Asian session, and I'm generally noticing something, that whenever Asia opens, London actually sweeps the high and then the low, or it sweeps the low and then the high. So this is something that I've been noticing quite a bit. It swept the low and swept the low again, and then price went on. In this case it didn't, but if you see, it swept the high, then the low, and then price remained like that. Swept the high, swept the low, swept the high, swept the low. So yeah, it's like swept the high, swept the low. Yeah, I know that sounds funny, but there's some kind of a pattern that I'm observing over here as far as the London session is concerned. So yeah, so coming into London, my bias obviously is going to be that we are going to take out this, because we are bullish. We've had a break of structure. After the break of structure, we've had a bit of a pullback. How big is this pullback? If we see, this is a swing low. So yeah, so we've just about broken the equilibrium, and maybe might just come down a little more, sweep the low, and then sweep the high. So okay, I would look at, I don't know what it's called in ICT parlance, maybe a Judas swing perhaps, I don't know, but maybe, so I would probably think that price is going to do something like this, and build up some liquidity, and once London opens, maybe take this out and then do something like this. That's what I think might happen, but of course price doesn't have to do anything of the sort. It'll do what it has to do. So that's what I'm thinking. But we'll wait and watch once London opens, which happens in about an hour from now. Apart from this, of course, my dear friend ChatGPT, and I gave it the 3 charts and I said, okay, do your thing. So it says analyzing the charts across the 3 different time frames provided. Daily chart, the pair has been on a downtrend. Yes. Recently, there's a consolidation forming near the bottom of this downtrend, which could indicate a potential reversal or a continuation of the downtrend. Okay. Going back to the daily. Going back to the daily. Let's see what they mean by that. So yeah, we definitely see a consolidation happening here. Then it says on the 4-hour chart, confirms the consolidation with the price fluctuating within a relatively tight range. Few resistance levels that have formed at the higher end of the recent candle. So if we go on to the H4 and we see, yes, so probably, this is maybe the resistance level that they're talking about. I don't know. I'm just going to mark this as something. No, not weekly. If I just say, yeah, just blank, yeah. So this is perhaps the resistance level that they're talking about, and price, is going to maybe come here and kind of bounce from here. Not sure. And then they say few resistance levels. Okay, on the 15-minute chart, short-term fluctuations are evident. If you go to the M15, this is what it looks like. So they say that short-term with some quick moves both up and down. So we saw this, but yeah, I mean, a lot of fluctuation happening here. And if you ask me, this looks like a clear kind of resistance zone here. Let me just put this also in this transparent box. So this looks like a resistance zone to me, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. We do see some support here at these levels. This here looks like support. So if you play support and resistance, so no point in being caught in the middle. So I would rather the price comes down to maybe one of these levels, or it goes up to these levels, and then maybe look at playing the other side. So it says short-term fluctuations. The chart seems to be trading within a confined range with clear support and resistance zones. So yeah, okay, maybe these are the clear zones that they're talking about. Potential trade recommendations, given the consolidation, we're prudent to look for breakouts or breakdowns. Yes, absolutely. We want to look at some breakouts or breakdowns that happen. So this is a breakout trade, which is basically a long daily close above the recent highs around. So entries at 1.058. Let's just mark this and keep it. 1.058. Then the profit level, it's saying 1.064. Sorry. Yeah, 1.064. And the price stop loss is at 1.0550. 1.0550. Okay, so that's one trade idea. Not bad, really. And the second one, oops, $550. And the second one they're saying is 1.0540. 1.0540. Take a short, probably at 1.0540. 1.040, and the take profit is at 1.0480, and the stop loss is 1.057. Okay, these are the two trade ideas that they have suggested. So yeah, let's just see how these play out, and I'm gonna just put both these into my ChatGPT object. Yeah, so that's what it is. Personally, I would just wait for price to either move up or come down, and then think about what needs to be done. Happy trading.